The Talmud teaches us something very interesting, and it says that in the end of days, truth will no longer exist, and it will form herds upon herds that will go hither and thither, and there will be no accepted truth. One of the absolute concepts that all of tshuva is predicated on is that there is only one truth. A person is like a concert with many different musical instruments playing. And the question is, who is the conductor? A person, before he does tshuva, just accepts the conductor that appears to him. And if he's sitting on a couch watching TV or the computer, social media, then they're his conductor. And they are controlling all of the instruments in his magnificent orchestra. However, when a person does tshuva, he returns to the conductor of the world, and he allows all of the musical instruments of his entire existence to play the magnificent symphony of God. The more a person delves into the deep wealth springs of Torah, the more he's going to need to do tshuva. The more his ego is front and center, the less he'll be able to understand the Torah. If he's related to the external trappings of the Torah, then it'll bother him a little. But if he's involved in the deep concepts of Torah, his ego will stand between himself and Hashem. Tshuva means taking your ego and saying to God, "Here I am." A lot of times people say, okay, it's Elul, I have to do tshuva, I'm going to take the bitter pill. Rabbi Kook says, tshuva isn't bitter. That's why we have honey on Rosh Hashanah. Tshuva is sweet. Our prayers on Rosh Hashanah, that all of the tshuva that we do will be just totally emulsified within the corpus of the individual so that he feels good about the tshuva that he does. Tshuva is sweet. A lot of times when people are trying to study things within Torah and understand God, and today in our generation, it's so chaotic and difficult to understand, Rabbi Kook offers a suggestion, and he says, try doing tshuva and then think again. Very often, the very thinking, understanding, contemplative cognizance is impeded by our lack of tshuva. If you do tshuva, you can think clearer.